When did you give someone a taste of their own medicine? My mom was a single mom who had collected a history of almost 40 boyfriends by the time I turned 15. By this point, we were living in our third home, and this one was in a desert. But despite everything, I loved my mom. I was smart enough to know that what she was doing was neglectful, but I also knew her home life was 100 times worse. Plus, she had me at 17 and got kicked out of her house right after giving birth. So it wasn't like life ever gave her a fair chance. But sometimes, I did wish that I could be a normal kid, one who had a mom taking care of them, instead of the other way around. Especially when one day, my mom was laying on the couch in our room, slipping in and out of consciousness. I went through the usual procedure, lightly tapping her, CPR, recovery position, cleared the area. Usually she wakes up and everything's fine, but this time she didn't. So I ran into the living room to use the only phone in the house, except her boyfriend was on it. I timidly asked if I could use it and explained the situation. At first he ignored me. Then when he realized I was going to keep pushing, he finally hung up. But just when I went to grab the phone, he blocked my path. When I looked up at him, there was a smirk on his face. Fear ran through my body. Damn, so you really want to call an ambulance for your mama, huh, sweet thing? I went cold. My entire body was shaking, and he told me all I had to do was give him a kiss on the lips, and the phone would be mine. Well, at that moment, my head was empty. All I could think about was my mom lying on the couch, minutes away from death's doorstep. So I did it. I still remember how it felt when he shoved his cold tongue in my mouth. That was the story of my first kiss. Luckily, my mom was saved, and she used the gift of life to go harder with the substances, and life got even better. You see, up until that point, I was severely underweight from only eating one meal a day. Meanwhile, my mom was eating one meal once every 2 days, and it was usually just bread with some spam meat. But that's where her boyfriend came in. He promised me he would bring me to whatever restaurant I wanted for dinner every day. Immediately, my eyes went wide, because I had only been to a restaurant once, and it was to use the bathroom. His only condition? I had to be his work wife. So I agreed. But there was something he didn't know. I was more than just a slightly traumatized 15-year-old. I knew how to play games, even his sick one, and it was one I would win. He thought he was manipulating me, but I had him right where I wanted him. I can't finish the story in this short video. The full video is on my channel and linked below.